I'm Dawn Jones, and I will be your speaker this afternoon. Did anyone know that September was National Preparedness Month 2012? Well, I didn't know either until I went to a FEMA website called ready.gov. And what led me to the website was that a few months ago we had a storm in our area that caused a power outage, and people were without service for almost a week. And during that incident, my family and I realized that we were not prepared for a long-term power outage or for any type of emergency. And we decided that we were going to get prepared. So I'm a minister of the gospel, and I'm a mother of 8 and a grandmother of 13. And so there are many people in my life whom I care about and whose lives I value and whom I want to be safe in an emergency. And I care about you and about your family. And I also want you to be safe. So I've gathered a lot of information from FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, CDC, which is the Centers of Disease Control, and the Home Safety Council. And that's the information I want to present to you today, because I believe that life is most precious to God above all else. And in an emergency, we want to know how to survive so that we can preserve life so that everyone can fulfill the purpose which God had created them for. So when you're dealing with any emergency situation, preparation is the key. According to the people at FEMA, they said that taking preparedness actions in any sort of emergency will help people to handle it more effectively when it does occur. And therefore, they have outlined some steps that we can take to be prepared. It involves 3 things: being informed, having a plan, and having a kit. Those are the 3 steps we want to remember. Being informed means that you know what can happen, knowing when it could happen, knowing what to expect, and knowing what it is that you need to do. And so the folks at FEMA and CDC, they're there, as well as some other agencies, to help us to do that. And they can also help us with number 2 item on our list, and that is making our plan. Your plan is going to be specific to the situation, it's tailored to your needs, and it's got to be doable for all involved, because a plan you can't execute is not going to help you at all. And then we go to our 3rd item, which is your plan. You're having a kit, which is need specific. It's everything that you're going to need to make it through that emergency. And for all of us, CDC and FEMA recommends you have water and non-perishable food, at least a 3-day supply. You want an extra set of clothing and shoes. You want to have your personal hygiene items, medicine, and a first aid kit, and maybe even blankets or sleeping bags. Whatever it is that is going to help see you through that emergency is going to be included in your kit. Now, in a natural disaster, we have to expect that it may mean sheltering at home, and that means just hunkering down wherever you are, home, church, even in your car, for the duration of the emergency. Or it could mean evacuation. And evacuation may happen before, during, or after. And so you want to be able to get out and get to a safe place quickly. And that's what makes preparation absolutely important. Now, the steps I've just gone over will help us in one of the most common occurrences, and that is a house fire. In 2011, the National Fire Protection Agency said that there were 370,000 responses to home fires. Home fires occur between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. You have 2 minutes to get your family out safely. That is less time than it takes to microwave a potato or a bag of popcorn. And in 5 minutes, an entire room could ignite, causing a situation called flashpoint. So that's very serious. That's why having that plan is so very important. You want to have that plan of how to get out safely that includes 2 exits. You want to designate a gathering spot for you and your family to meet. And you want to do that, and then you call for help, because the issue is to preserve life. And you want to have that emergency kit that's going to help you make it through. Firefighter Gabriel Williams said, "The best way to survive a fire is prevention. And if you can't prevent it, get out." So you want to get out quickly, and you want to get out safely by having that detailed plan. You can be prepared for any situation by taking those 3 steps of preparedness. Being informed, you're going to know what to expect. By having a plan, it's going to assure your safety, because you're going to know what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, and when you're going to do it. And having that kit is going to make sure that you have everything you need to be safe, to be self-sufficient, and to make it through that emergency or crisis. Now, I prepared some handouts of all of this great information, as well as the websites that you can get more information. So you take those 3 steps: information, having a plan and preparing a kit to help you be prepared. And most of all, trust God for his guidance and his wisdom to help you make it through and live the life that he has prepared for you. God bless you and be safe.